Good evening, I'm Mark Ellis, and this is Policy Line USA. Today we're looking at a significant aviation and security development involving Haiti. The United States has extended restrictions on flights to Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, citing ongoing safety concerns around the country's main international airport. For many Haitian families, travelers, and members of the diaspora, this decision raises important questions. Why was the ban extended? How long could it last? And what does it mean for travel, humanitarian work, and migration policy? Let's break down what we know so far. What was announced: U.S. aviation authorities, including the Federal Aviation Administration, have maintained strict safety restrictions. These restrictions affect flights to Port-au-Prince due to security risks around the airport. They were introduced after violent incidents near Toussaint Louverture International. Reports from airlines indicated that gunfire and armed activity in the surrounding areas created serious risks for commercial aviation operations. Because of these security threats, U.S. carriers and certain international airlines have limited or suspended flights to the Haitian capital. Recent updates indicate that these restrictions may continue for an extended period while security conditions remain unstable. Why safety is the main concern? Port-au-Prince has experienced severe instability in recent years due to gang violence and political turmoil. Large parts of the capital are controlled by armed groups, and clashes between rival factions have made transportation and infrastructure extremely dangerous. For aviation authorities, even incidents occurring near an airport can pose major risks. Commercial aircraft require secure approach paths and safe ground operations. When armed conflict occurs nearby, the risk to passengers, crew, and aircraft increases significantly. Regulators often suspend operations until safety improves. Impact on travelers and families. The flight restrictions have created major disruptions for Haitian families both inside and outside the country. Many members of the Haitian diaspora live in the United States, Canada, and other countries. These flights have been primary connections for family visits. When flights are suspended, travelers often must take longer routes through neighboring countries, increasing travel costs and making urgent trips difficult. For families facing emergencies, medical needs, or reunification efforts, these restrictions can have real emotional and financial consequences. Humanitarian and economic effects. The aviation restrictions also affect humanitarian organizations and international aid operations. Haiti has faced a combination of crises in recent years, including economic instability, political uncertainty, and natural disasters. Aid agencies often rely on stable air routes to deliver personnel, medical supplies, and logistical support. Movement of resources becomes more complicated. At the same time, tourism and business travel face additional challenges. This contributes to economic pressure on a country already dealing with structural difficulties. How airlines are responding. Airlines closely monitor security advisories from aviation regulators and international organizations. When safety concerns reach certain thresholds, airlines may suspend operations voluntarily even before formal government restrictions are issued. Airlines must balance passenger demand with operational safety requirements. Several have temporarily halted flights while monitoring conditions. Even when flights resume, companies may adjust schedules, routes, or security procedures depending on the conditions on the ground. Government and international response. The security situation in Haiti has drawn attention from governments and international organizations. There have been ongoing discussions about international assistance, security cooperation, and humanitarian support from regional governments and the UN. They have explored ways to stabilize conditions and help restore basic infrastructure. However, safety depends largely on broader security developments. Until those conditions improve, aviation authorities may continue to maintain restrictions. The timeline remains uncertain for the foreseeable future. What travelers should know. For travelers planning trips involving Haiti, the most important step is to monitor official travel advisories. Flight schedules may change quickly depending on security assessments. Travelers should confirm entry requirements and potential delays. Those with urgent travel needs may need to consider alternative routes through neighboring countries in the Caribbean region. The bigger picture. The extension of flight restrictions highlights how aviation safety is closely linked to political and security conditions on the ground. Air travel depends not only on aircraft and infrastructure, but also on stable environments around airports and transportation corridors. When instability affects those areas, governments and airlines must make difficult decisions balancing access with safety. The situation remains fluid. Developments like these remind us that aviation policy and security conditions are connected. For Haitian communities, these decisions have real human impact. Policyline USA will continue following official updates and credible reports as the situation evolves. We are committed to keeping you informed. I'm Mark Ellis. Thank you for watching Policyline USA. Stay informed, and we'll see you in the next update. Good night.